I want to get you up to date on the latest on the coronavirus outbreak and the efforts to fend it off and keep it from spreading and possibly overwhelming local hospitals. First of all, let's look at the latest numbers now. According to the Johns Hopkins Resource Center, there are now 6,362 cases in the U.S. That number has grown by about 2,000 since just yesterday. Now, that wasn't totally unexpected because we knew there would be more positive tests since more testing is now being done. Another person is tested positive here in Montana, bringing the number to 9 now. We're told that man in his 20s from Gallatin County had recently traveled out of the country and is now self-isolating. And the number of cases in Wyoming has now grown to 11. Health officials in Billings urging people to take the virus seriously and practice social distancing. The hope is that will prevent a large outbreak that could overwhelm hospitals and put more lives in danger. This afternoon, officials with the Unified Health Command held a news conference. The CEOs of both Billings hospitals talked about the steps that they are taking to deal with the suspected coronavirus patients and also protect other patients.
Also be able to go to one access point where we have built infrastructure to isolate patients who potentially may be carrying the virus, keep them away from other patients within our hospital, and only allow them exposure to people who have protective equipment.
Our healthcare capacity in Yellowstone County, while it is really great, it's one of the really strong healthcare centers in the United States, it is still limited, and if we get overwhelmed, we're not going to be able to take care of all of our patients. And at the same time, we have to realize that this is not just about COVID. It's about our trauma patients, about our heart patients, it's about the oncology patients, and the older person that gets sick with a urinary tract infection. So all of these things have to play into this as we look at it.
Well, Billings Clinic CEO Scott Elner says they have more than 50 ventilators and 70 ICU beds. They are also canceling all elective surgeries for the time being. A centralized testing site is being worked on. That would perhaps be at the Metro. And another thing that was mentioned is that because of all of this, we are now facing a severe blood shortage. So they're asking people who can to contact Vitalant and give blood.